I'd been in about a month when this lad started giving me grief, harassing me about swapping cells. See, I'd managed to get myself a pad to myself, a two-man cell that had been out of use because it was below standard. Not exactly luxury, but it was mine, and after the last cell it felt like an upgrade. I'd moved in even though it was a bit of a wreck, just for the space, just to have a corner of quiet. The idea of having that even in here was worth it. Before that I'd been stuck in a cell with an Algerian guy, a murderer. He'd killed his cousin, a cousin he'd been in a relationship with, which would be complicated enough for anyone, but he was Muslim and it tore him up inside. The guilt, the shame, it was like watching a storm in a man's mind. You could see it made him crazy. We barely spoke, but the weight of his conflict was always there, hanging in the air between us. It was a constant tension, the kind you feel in your bones. So when the chance came to get out of that cell and have a pad to myself, I didn't care if it was falling apart. I was sitting in my cell door open when this guy, short, unremarkable, turned up, leaning in it like he just stumbled on something rare. He looked around and said, nice pad. I done it up best I could, turn one of the bunks into a makeshift desk, so I'd have a place to sit and write properly, to have some space of my own, somewhere I could think straight and control a little sliver of my life. I told him straight up that I was on my own. He knew I did, but it was obvious he was angling for something. Then he started in about his own pad, said he was having trouble with his cellmate. When I asked what the problem was, he admitted he owed the lad 25 and needed to get out of there. 25 quid doesn't sound like much, but in here it might as well be a brick wall between you and peace. After a pause, I shrugged and agreed. He didn't waste any time, put a plastic bag down with all his paperwork like he was sealing the deal. By the time bang up rolled around, he walked back in like it was settled. Told the staff he was in here now, just like that. He sat himself down right on my bed, lit up something to smoke and took a deep inhale, grinning like he was onto some private joke. He just sat there staring at me with that grin, almost laughing to himself. You are? I asked, turning from my chair at the desk to look at him fully, not sure what his game was. I'm gonna take you hostage, he said, still grinning, eyes locked on me like he'd been waiting for just the right moment to spring it. Oh, that should be fun then, I replied, not a change in my tone, and went back to what I was doing.